Hello friends, welcome to this YouTube video program. Friends, today we will discuss about the choice-based credit system that's called as CBCS, choice-based credit system of UGC, and we will try to understand that what is this system of education and how to develop curriculum as per the choice-based credit system and in the CBCS curriculum, what are the different components of the curriculum should be there and what is its advantage, how this curriculum will help the learners. So friends, as you know that University Grant Commission in the year 2015 introduced the choice-based credit system, CBCS system, at the undergraduate level, at the same time at the postgraduate level. Okay, for the BA program, for the BCom program, and for the BSc program. At the same time, for the master program of different disciplines. You see, we have the earlier concept of the UG and PG courses, and as per the rules and regulations, the ordinance of the UGC, different universities across India, they were developing their curriculum, okay, for the UG and the PG level, and they were implementing that curriculum in their colleges at the same time in university teaching departments also. But in 2015, you see, there is a paradigm shift of so far as the curriculum, the courses and the programs are concerned, and the nature of knowledge, the nature of skills, the nature of competencies that the student require. You will find that the concept and the basic, you can say the basic concept that is which is addressed in the choice-based credit system, that is to, you can say, develop competency and skill among the learners. Means those are taking admission or pursuing UG and PG courses. You see, the courses should not should not be limited just only to give the theoretical knowledge, rather to develop certain you can say disciplinary skills among the learners. So friends, today let us discuss that how CBCS system helps the learners for acquiring the skill. First of all, let me to say that when we discuss about the traditional teaching learning process, the traditional curriculum, the traditional courses, you will find that mostly the approach is teacher centered. Okay, hardly you will find that the approach is learner centered or student centered approach. You see, you might be knowing that we can design our teaching learning process. At the same time, we can design our curriculum for the students as per the behavioristic approach, as per the cognitivist approach, and as per the constructivist approach. In the traditional teaching learning process, you will find that the curriculum, the pedagogy and the teaching learning process, which is mostly designed, mostly framed as per the behavioristic approach or the cognitivist approach. But recently, you can see, it may be in school curriculum, it may be curriculum in higher education, that curriculum is getting prepared as per the constructivist approach. Means here the curriculum should have a power to you can say to include the learners in the curriculum. That means the curriculum should spread, the curriculum should discuss the experiences of the learners. So that's why certain components should be there in the curriculum that should based upon the learners' experiences. You see, if you are a teacher or you might be knowing our education system, our school and higher education system, and the students, the learners, those are coming to the system for pursuing their program, for pursuing their course. You will find that they have ample experiences, they have get many experiences from their immediate environment, from their family, from their community, from their society, from their playmates, from their groups with whom they are interacting, they are playing, they are doing their work. Okay, so unless we link their experiences in our curriculum, then we cannot say that we are giving a very fruitful education. So that's why in the constructivist approach, such things has been described, such things has been elaborated, that how to link the learners, how to link the experiences, the prior experiences of the learners in the teaching learning process, so that they can think that whatever is there in the curriculum, whatever is being taught in the school, in the university system, or in the higher education system, specifically in the colleges, maybe in the UG courses or the PG courses, that is not something different. Rather, that is related to their life, means what they have experienced from their environment, from their family, and from where they are living. The curriculum and the topics, the themes that has been, the content points that has been included in the courses, that is something related to their life. Okay, and the school life, the college life, the university life, or the school curriculum, college curriculum, and the university curriculum, that is not the matter of another world. Rather, that is the matter of the world of the learners, the world of the students. So that's why, for bringing such type of a positive sense among the learners, this has been clearly mentioned in the choice-based credit system, that how to make our curriculum, how to make our syllabi, or how to develop our syllabi as per the student-centric approach. Okay, so that's why you will find that the University Grants Commission, in its templates, the courses that has been given, or if you go through the concept of the CBCS system, choice-based credit system, you will find that the curriculum is designed as per the need, as per the learning needs, as per the interest and aptitude of the learners. Means whatever we are doing, the learners are the prime beneficiary. Okay, so if the prime beneficiaries are not getting benefits of it, then we can say that that curriculum is a useless curriculum. Okay, so that's why whatever orientation, whatever things will be included in the curriculum, that should be based upon the needs, interest, and aptitude of the learners. So that's why in the CBCS curriculum, you would find that the design of the topics, the design of the different components of the curriculum, that is as per the student-centric approach. You can say that that is as per the constructivist approach. Then further, you see, the world is moving very rapidly. Okay, we are if you go through the NCF curriculum, National Curriculum Framework 2005, which is developed by NCRT, okay, National Council for Educational Research and Training. In NCF 2005, this has mentioned that we should make our teaching learning process interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary. You see, if you go through the things which is going on in the academic field in different countries, you will find that they are now moving from interdisciplinary to multidisciplinary approach and transdisciplinary approach. Many places you will find that, so far as higher education is concerned, they have already moved to transdisciplinary approach. But we are at present we are talking the interdisciplinary approach, and as per the NCF 2005 that has developed as per the constructivist approach, you will find that NCF also discusses about the use of multidisciplinary approach. It means, you see, when we are educating our child, maybe in school education or maybe in higher education, you as a teacher or in our education system should not confine our learners to a single discipline. Rather, they should get a broad-based knowledge. Rather, they should get an interdisciplinary-based knowledge. Okay, let a student of physics, a student of history, he or she will not confine himself or herself only to learn history, only to engage themselves in academic activities of history. Okay, they might have many experiences, and they might have you can say their interest and aptitude in other field also. So that's why our curriculum should provide a type of scope, opportunity for the learners to study, you can say, other areas of knowledge, other disciplines. So that's why the very concept of choice based credit system, it says that the curriculum should be as per the student centric approach, and this curriculum should be interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary in approach. Okay, and it should be developed as per the learning needs, as per the type of competencies that the learners require from a particular course by pursuing a particular program. So that program should have that power, that course should have that power to develop among the learners of that competencies, of that skills. Okay, so that's why accordingly we have to prepare our curriculum. Then it should be based upon the interest, likeness, at the same time the aptitude of the learners, whether the learners are having that aptitude or not. And you see, the skill orientation is the you can say very beautiful part of the choice based credit system. You see, every discipline is having its own skill, its own competencies. Okay, you can't say that a student or a learner can acquire only skill by pursuing a professional program, or by you can say a technical program, a vocational program. Okay, skill and competencies one can acquire, one can experience by studying the theoretical courses also. You see, there are certain skills that is related with learning history. There are certain skills related with learning education as a discipline. Okay, so when we are discussing, as example, when we are discussing let education as a discipline, so it teaches and it acquaints the learner about the teaching learning process, about the pedagogy. Okay, about how to teach to different subjects. Okay, what technique should be used, what methodology should be used, what teaching strategies should be used. Okay, how to deal the learners, and how to assess the learners performances. Okay, so these are certain skills, and our teachers, they are learning, they are acquiring that skills. So that's why across the disciplines, across the subjects, there is the scope to acquire certain competencies and certain skills. Let economics is a subject. So you see, you can say that economics is a theoretical subject. In economics, you will find that lot of competency based, skill based subjects are there, skill based activities are there. Okay, so that's why in CBCS, in choice based credit system, such things are described, such things are illustrated, that we have to acquaint our learners towards getting you can say certain competencies and certain skills which is required for which is required pursuing from that course. And you see, after all, to whom you are teaching, to whom as a teacher, to whom you are dealing the learners. Okay, so those will take the responsibility of the country. Okay, those will work in future for the betterment of the country. So if they will not acquire skill from a program, then what is the benefit of it? So that's why, friends, in choice based credit system, you will find that there is the scope of acquiring enough skill. And you see, that also related to one's life skill also. After all, the learners, the students, they have to live their life, they have to face their life, they have to face different situations in their life. So that's why dealing different situations and facing the situation, they will be requiring certain skills. And this is also related to bread and butter aim also, livelihood also. Okay, and education should make the students or make the child self-centered. Okay, so how they will make self-centered? So for making self-centered, they are supposed to acquire certain skill from the courses, from the curriculum that they are pursuing. So that's why, friends, in the choice-based credit system, you will find that there is the component in the curriculum, that component talks about acquiring many skills. Okay, so friends, again, we are talking about the inter and multidisciplinary approach. You'll find that knowledge, you cannot make a boundary of knowledge in a discipline. A discipline is linked with other discipline, correlated with other discipline. So that's why when the curriculum is designed in the CBCS system, you will find that care has been taken that the learners will get a varieties of knowledge, a varieties of experiences, okay, across the disciplines, from multiple disciplines. Further, we can say that the CBCS system, it makes education broad-based and at par with the global standard. So friends, we are living in the era of globalization, liberalization, then globalization. So now whatever treatment we are giving, how we are grooming our learners, our young learners, okay, young generations, you cannot confine them within a state, within a country, only in nationalism. Rather, we should open a window of getting certain international standard, international experiences. So that's why you'll find the curriculum that has been developed across the globe, across the world, a type of vision, a type of objectives, a type of concept you will get from this choice-based credit system from the global curriculum. So that's why this is also another broad-based goal of the choice-based credit system, that the education system should make as per the global standard, because the learners, they will face situation in future, they will face certain global situation. What is the developments which is going on, which is occurring in different other countries, they should be acquainted with the developments. And friends, what you were talking earlier, that to make our education system interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary as well as the transdisciplinary approach, here you can say that the learners, I have seen in my life that many a time a scholar of physics, he or she is having interest in writing literature. They are writing very good poem. Okay, even if a humanity student, an art student, he is having interest in many scientific activities also, in certain matters related to cost accounting. So that's why you cannot confine a learner only in studying one discipline. Okay, so in our curriculum, certain scopes should be there, that they should choose certain subjects, certain courses from other discipline. One should get a scope to study physics with economics, okay, then microbiology with chemistry, then environmental science, you can say it is part of every type of knowledge. Environmental science, environmental education, population education, it should be a part of science education, it should be a part of humanities, it should be a part of social science education, it should be a part of you can say commerce education also. So that's why to provide a global you can say a total knowledge to the learners, a total competencies to the learners towards this world of work, towards this world of happening, we shouldn't confine our learners towards a single discipline. Rather, it is right time that we should talk about the multiple discipline, the interdisciplinary approach, the multidisciplinary approach, and the transdisciplinary approach. And further, we can say that as per the choice-based credit system, such flexibility is given to the learners that they can earn certain credits from an institute, and they can shift from that institute or transfer from that institute to other institute for pursuing the rest of the course. Okay, so the credits or the courses that he or she has been studied earlier, that can be transferred to the further institute, means where the learner is getting transferred to other institutes. So that's why you can say the credit earned at one institution can be transferred to another institution. So this is also another scope, means such scope is given to the learners in the choice-based credit system. And further, we'll discuss that the evaluation system that has been practiced in the choice based credit system, that is not in marking system, okay, rather that is in grading system. And you see a 10-point grading system has been used, has been suggested in the choice based credit system, starting the highest numerical grade is the 10 and the lowest is the 0. And you will find that as per the letter grade, you will find the outstanding grade is the O, the excellent grade is A plus, and then grade A is very good, B plus is good, B is above average, C is average, then D is pass, then F and AB they are not come under the successful completion of the course. So friends, you see, you cannot confine the learners only in marking system. Rather, we should grade the learners. We should describe the performance of the learners in terms of certain grades. So that's why a suitable 10-point grading system is being implemented as per the choice based credit system. And further, we can say that the courses that has been introduced, the components of the courses that has been introduced in the choice based credit system, that is, you'll find that the courses are from different you can say areas or classification. Just like you'll find that core courses, that is from different subject, different discipline, including the language, okay, Hindi, English and other Indian languages. Then you'll find the courses which is related to discipline specific elective courses, certain courses which is based upon the subject, but that is the elective courses. And another component of this program, that is the ability enhancement compulsory courses, okay. So just like you can say certain compulsory courses which is required across the discipline, across the subjects, maybe arts, maybe science, maybe commerce, or maybe other areas, just like environmental education, environmental study, or language competencies, or the communication skills, maybe communication skill in English, communication skill in Hindi, and communication skill in any other languages. Then further skill enhancement courses, I was earlier talking about development of the skill. You will find that many courses which has been suggested in the choice based credit system, that will help you to develop your skill. That may be related to accountancy, related to communication, and related to world of work, okay. And further, there are the scope of into certain taking certain course that is general elective in nature. Means a science students can take a course from social science background, a social science background a student can take a course from commerce background, from education and other discipline. So such type of provision has been given in the choice based credit system. So friends, this is the concept of choice based credit system, that what are the things has been introduced in the CBCS system, and how CBCS system develop a group of learners. Those are globally trained, those are trained with certain skills and competencies. And friends, in our next program, we will discuss the further aspect of curriculum which is developed as per the CBCS system. We will discuss about certain particular curriculum. Thank you.